I'm Jane Fendelman. I do individual couples and child family therapy in Midtown Phoenix. I was raped when I was 12. I'm not here to talk to you about that. That made me one of the greatest counselors in Arizona. I developed a brief therapy technique for healing childhood trauma. It works in 10 minutes. When you experience a childhood sexual abuse, a part of you gets left back in that moment in your history. You get dismembered, chopped up. You have to go back and get that part of yourself that is trapped in that scene in the past. When I was trying to heal my own, when I came out of denial at age 30, every technique for counseling, every book that I found, every counselor that I went to made me worse. Tried to get me to go back to the moment of trauma. Eventually I was suicidal. Then I made up this technique. Then I became a great counselor. I got my master's in counseling then. Everybody, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. See yourself walking down a beautiful path in nature. You can see and smell beautiful, brightly colored flowers. You can hear songbirds singing. Presently, you come to a clearing, a beautiful nature scene. In this nature scene, there's flowing water. However you would like that to be. A river or a stream, a waterfall, water fountain. Water is the healing agent. Make it beautiful for you. Right next to this water, facing this water, is a throne. Your throne. Take your place upon your throne. Look around and drink in the beauty of this scene, knowing that it is a reflection of your own inner beauty. Notice a light radiating from your body. It's a light you can turn up and make as strong as the sun. Now you're growing very tall and your throne grows with you. You could be 6 feet or 8 feet, 10, 12, 15 feet tall, and you feel your power. Now you notice your clothing transforming into healer clothing, however you would like that to be. Armor, chainmail, leather, a combination. Now you notice a power object in your hand. Anything you want. A spear, a sword, a sphere, a machete. And when you point your power object at a nearby tree, a light shoots out of it, hits the tree, and the tree is transformed into a dove, and the dove flies up to the heavens. It's a symbol of your power. Now you call to you any protector animals or guardian beings, and they circle up behind you and beside you. They're there to protect you. Anything you want. Wolves, bears, leopards, tigers, panthers, coyotes, snakes, condors, falcons. You can call God, you can call angels if you want to. They're there to protect you. And you feel your power. Now, from your throne, your seat of power, you gaze into the water at your feet. There in the water, you see a scene frozen in time. A traumatic scene. If it started to play forward, I want you to rewind it like a videotape and freeze it at a moment before you were harmed. You're still back at your throne, your seat of power. Now, make your abuser very small Shrink them down as small as you need them to be. Down, 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 down. They could get to be as small as a raisin or an ant, and they're frozen in time. You're still back at your throne, your seat of power. Now, you're going to stand before your throne, huge and tall. Your head is high. Your shoulders are back. In a moment, not yet, I'm going to ask you to step through the water into the scene. But first, I want you to see if you need to change a power object into a weapon. You can make it into anything you want. A baseball bat, a machine gun, a sword, a spear, a flamethrower. I want you to turn up your light so strong that it would be hard for a person to look at you, like the sun. And I want you to decide if you want to take any of your power objects or protector animals with you through the water into the scene. Now, take a deep breath. You might need to raise the ceiling before you go into the water because you're very tall and you don't want to hit your head. Step through the water into the scene. Your warrior self. Position yourself between your abuser and your child self, facing your abuser. Now in a moment, I'm going to ask you to make them leave. But first, I want to say a few things to your abuser on your behalf. So now this is me, Jane, speaking to your abuser. How dare you? How dare you treat this precious child in such a way? We will never allow that to happen again. Now, make them leave. Whether you politely show them the door, kick them in the ass, shoot them with a gun, beat them with a baseball bat, hit them with a flamethrower, squish them like a bug, sweep them out. And once they're gone, let me know by raising your hand. You are in power here. Make them leave. Whatever you need to do. Make them leave, because there is a little child waiting for you now. Good. Soften your energy, pull in your light. Allow your clothing to transform into healer clothing. Turn toward your child self. Pick them up in your arms. I got you now, little one. I got you now. You're safe with me. And now bring your child self back through the water to the throne. Wrap you both in a giant soft blanket. Hug this little one tight in your arms. Rock them. I'm so sorry that happened to you. You did not deserve that. You deserved love and respect, protection, kind, caring treatment. I will never allow that to happen again. Then this little one looks up at you and says, "Thank you so much for coming to get me. I was so lost and so alone and trapped there. I will come for you as many times as you need me to until you feel safe. And then make this little one small and light as a feather and put them in your heart space, because that's where they live. And then rise before your throne. Start back down the path. And when you feel present, open your eyes. Now I'm right over there in that corner with that table where there's chocolate. And I have flyers and cards there. That guided visualization that we just did is on that CD, which you can order as an audio download, and also in which I explain the entire healing process. That audio download's $4.50. I would be honored to work with you, help you. I'm here for you. We did that, that's a quickie. It's deeper, it's a little longer than that, but I want to thank you and honor you for participating in that. I'm Jane Fendelman, thank you very much.